Hey, what's going on, Advantage Army? Dr. Jeff May coming at you Monday evening. You guys, this is Thanksgiving week. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're grateful for all the things that you have in your life this year, the blessings, the opportunities, the countless ways you can show gratitude to you, your family, your loved ones, whoever may be. Encourage you guys to do that this season. Listen, the title of this video came out of a workout because I don't know about you guys, but when you go run, you work out, you sweat, sometimes your brain gets working and you get ideas. And I got a little feisty in this workout because I'm sitting there thinking, and I was just getting angry. I was getting upset because I refuse to feed into the lies in healthcare. I refuse. Like, I absolutely am not going to play the game of victimhood, of whining. I will not do that. I would rather encourage people to win over whining. And here's the deal in healthcare. I've been in it long enough, and being out on my own and those things, I'm not under anybody's supervision. I'm not under anybody's jurisdiction in terms of what I can say, what I can't say. I will tell you that when I first started practice, I was involved with every insurance company. I was Mr. Nice Guy. I was like, oh, adjust me here, I'll adjust you here. Do whatever it takes. Now, I'm not saying I'm not nice. I'm not saying I'm not kind. I'm not saying I don't care about people. I care about people more now than ever. But I refuse to feed into the lies that people are victims of their health circumstances well over 70% of the time. Why do I say that? Because 70% of the time people die of lifestyle disease. People are dying by their choices. And the thing in healthcare is there's a couple lies that I want to expose tonight, because I'm not going to swim in a pool where lying is permitted, where lying is okay. And that really, really frustrates me, because at the end of it, people suffer. They suffer needlessly. And so here's the deal. When it comes to healthcare, right now, across the media, across anywhere, and this has been this way for a long time, it's just really ramped up over the last few years, is that you're a victim. Everybody wants to tell you, the doctors are following the science, like all those things. They want to tell you that you're a victim, that you need to sit and wait, sit on your couch, eat a donut would even be better, continue to get more and more worn down, and wait for something, some miracle to happen. Wait for the doctors to bail you out. Wait for your new insurance plan to bail you out. Wait till there's better coverage. Here's a couple of things. Death and taxes are certain, but another thing that's certain is your insurance is always going to go up. And is your insurance really making you healthier? It's not that I'm against insurance. It's against the fact and the lie that people have bought into that says if my insurance doesn't cover it, then I can't do it, or it isn't available to me. And I'm saying at this point, if your insurance really cared about you, the people who are most insured would be the healthiest. Think about this. We just hired a nurse in my office, and she came from public health care, and she's the most beautiful public health care nurse, and now she's running our vitamin IV program. She's doing all these great things at Advantage Health Center. And she would see the people who are insured the most were actually encouraged in some ways to remain sick because they got more benefits. And that's a flat out lie when you sit there and say, hey, insurance is going to be there for you. Just do whatever it says. And yet they don't talk about exercise. They don't talk about taking your vitamins. They don't talk about meditation, positive mental meditation and mindset breaks and breath work. Then no one's talking about it. It's absolutely bullcrap. So I'm not in that game. I am not in that game to be your whack 'em stack 'em chiropractor, just crack you and bill your insurance. Because when people come in, like, the biggest thing in my office, and this is why I've taken care of people for years. Like, what's up, Marsha and Shelly? I see you guys on here. Like, being able to take care of people for years, it is such a responsibility. It is stewardship. What I see in my job each and every day is I go in and I have a stewardship. God gave me an ability to speak to people, to reach people, and have stewardship. And here's the thing. When people say they want to hit a goal, I got two options. I can tell them the truth and what it's going to take to get there, or I could lie and say, you know what, just come, just get adjusted once in a while when you hurt. The fact of the matter is, some people need to be adjusted 3-4 times a week, for weeks on end, to change patterns that have been there for 10, 20, 30, 40 years. For example, the night I was talking with a patient, and she's just like, I was getting better, and she's a little frustrated because she had a tweak over the weekend. She feels like she was going backwards, but she's like, I just don't get it. Now, she's probably been adjusted for a couple weeks, and yet there's been decades of wear and tear. And she's bought into the lie, and it's my job to go in there and help unwind some of that, unpack some of the lie that she's bought into, that, my bone went out of place and the chiropractor can just adjust me and it pops back in. I don't know why it doesn't stay. I don't know why I don't hold my adjustments. You guys, if you bought into this or some chiropractor has told you this, it's a flat out lie. Your bones don't go out of place at all, unless they're massively dislocated. There can be dysfunction, there can be poor movement patterns, and that's tied into a lot of different things. But half the time people don't care about the neurology. They just want to know, hey, can you help? How long is it going to take? How much is it going to cost? Let's get real. What are your goals? Where are you at today? Those are the two placement pieces that most people miss. When you come in healthcare, they're like, just take this drug. Just take this drug. If that doesn't work over time, we've got surgery for you. Just wait till the next surgery comes out. It's all a bunch of bull crap. All while they'll sit there and they're just telling you, just wait for the next miracle drug and all those things. You guys, if a miracle drug existed, it would have been out by now. You see, the fact of the matter is that right now, 3 out of 4 people are suffering needlessly because of lifestyle diseases. Lifestyle diseases, the choices we make day in, day out, week in and week out, month after month, year after year. And it's not to shame or guilt you, it's to say, get out of the pool where your buddies are swimming. Maybe you need to be that person in your family that takes a stand and says, you know what, I'm not eating this sugar, I'm not eating this crap anymore, I'm gonna actually go for a walk. Maybe you need to be that person. If this is on your heart, if you're watching this now and you hit the share button, it's on your heart for a reason. So here's the scoop. You may need to get out of the pool you're currently swimming in because it's a cesspool. It is so inundated and infiltrated with lies that you may not even think are lies. That you may just think, a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down, like that kind of deal. When we look at Mary Poppins, all of these things that we've been taught when we were younger, that wait until you're sick to do anything about your health. Listen, that's a whole side of like sick care. I'm talking about health care. We have the best sick care system in the world. If it's an emergency crisis care situation, you talk to your medical doctor, you get in, we refer. We've got a great network with medical doctors. We do. But the fact of the matter is if you're trying to get healthy, you can't go to someone who's not healthy. You look at your doctors, and right now, I see so many doctors that don't practice what they preach. It's so crazy to me. They know that obesity is the #1 comorbidity to every disease under the sun, including what we just went through in 2020 and everything else. And yet they don't have those conversations with their parents or with their patients or their parents or themselves. And I'm willing to say, I got to look in the mirror and know where I'm falling short and where I'm going to change. You guys know my vitamin D is low. My vitamin D is low. This is why this week with Nurse Sarah, I'm getting a shot of vitamin D to raise my own vitamin D, because I can't live in a place where liars will go and tell you, just live for today, eat, drink, and be merry. It's absolute bullcrap. So in the holiday season, I'm sitting here, I'm like, listen, we've got to step up and just say, hey, you know what, I'm going to volunteer to put out information to educate, empower, and eradicate lifestyle disease, but sometimes you're not going to want to hear what I have to say, and that's okay. That's okay, you don't have to listen, but know this. If you're going to come over to the pool where I'm swimming, we're going to be built on truth. We're going to build on the hard truth, and sometimes the truth hurts when it needs to. And the fact of the matter is that a lot of us have lived our lives in a way for 20, 30, 40 years that our bodies are beat down, worn down. We're fat, sick, overweight, and tired of being sick and tired. It sucks, and I understand that. I understand that more than most doctors will ever tell you. And I'm saying it's okay where you're at, but it's not okay to stay there. If you're looking at your kids, if you're a parent and you have kids, you realize you're passing on epigenetics. Like literally genetics are flipped on and turned off. DNA is turned on and turned off by the habits around us. Where do we learn our habits? Our mothers, fathers, teachers, and preachers, all of these things under the sun teach us and set us up to win. And you guys, I want you to win. Hear me. If you hear anything tonight, if you guys hear anything tonight, I want you to win, and I want you to have a freaking big smile on your face. And I want you to tell anyone and anyone who gets in your way, who tells you that you can't, you shouldn't, you wouldn't, you couldn't because of any life circumstances, you tell them to piss off. And if you don't feel comfortable telling them that, hit this video, like record that part where I say piss off, and you can record that and send it to them. And I can say, hey, this is from Dr. Jeff. He has a message from you because you no longer serve me in my life. So here's the deal. I want to encourage you guys to share this video, like, comment, whatever. Listen, I got the boo birds coming out at me. I got people on social media that just be like, oh, you're a snake oil salesman and all this. I don't give a rip. You know why? Because they don't swim in my lane, and they'll never swim in my pool because they have bought into the stories of lies and deceit that keep them a victim. That when they do this, that they run their trap and they just want to whine and complain that they'll never win. And you were born a winner. You were born with a purpose, you were born with power, and you were born with a passion, and you need to light that sucker on fire. And if I'm the gasoline and the match, let's go. I'll pour gas on it and I'll light the match any day of the week. So I love and appreciate you guys. Let this be known that I will not swim in the lies of healthcare, and I will stand against them, and I will propagate. I don't care what platform I get banned from. Listen, we're gonna spread the truth, and the truth is gonna win, and the truth will do. So I love and appreciate you guys. Like this up, share this up. We'll talk to you soon.